Hi, my name is Jonathan Courtney, and this is my Project for Awesome video nominating the Against Malaria Foundation. For those of you who don't know, the Project for Awesome is an amazing initiative put on by John and Hank Green, where the community gets to nominate its favorite charities. The Against Malaria Foundation, as you may have guessed from the name, targets the problem of malaria. And malaria is a terrible disease. It kills almost 500,000 people each and every year. 70% of those it kills are children under the age of 5. And it's the #1 killer of pregnant women. People contract malaria from mosquitoes, and so one of the best ways to prevent the spread of the disease is to prevent people from being bitten in the first place. The Against Malaria Foundation distributes insecticide-treated bed nets, which hang over people's sleeping areas at night, killing the mosquitoes that otherwise would have bitten them while they sleep. This not only helps those who are sleeping, it also helps to reduce the mosquito count in the area. These bed nets have been shown through numerous studies to be an extremely effective tool for reducing malaria rates in the areas where they are used. And the international community has done an amazing job at distributing these nets. Here you can see the increase in bed net coverage in sub-Saharan Africa between 2000 and 2015. And here you can see the corresponding decrease in malaria. That is a really impressive difference. Due in no small part to the use of these nets, between 2000 and 2015, total malaria rates have reduced by 37%. Even more impressively, over the same time, deaths from malaria have decreased by 60%. This means that between 2000 and 2015, an estimated 6.2 million people's lives were saved from malaria. Despite these past successes, there are nearly 500,000 people who die each and every year from the disease. But this is half of what it was a few years ago, and that's an amazing accomplishment. Unfortunately, this progress has slowed, and malaria is actually on the rise in several regions. There is still a substantial need for more bed nets to achieve universal bed net coverage. And that is where you and the Against Malaria Foundation come into the picture. For every $2 that we donate to the Against Malaria Foundation, they can provide one bed net to protect up to 2 people at night. And AMF provides these bed nets in a manner that's incredibly efficient and transparent. 100% of the money that you or I give to AMF goes towards buying nets. They partner with local groups to distribute these nets, and they conduct systematic reviews to ensure that the bed nets are being used properly and to replace any bed nets that need to be replaced. Bed nets are such an effective evaluation, and the Against Malaria Foundation is so effective at distributing bed nets that the charity evaluator GiveWell estimates that for every $3,500 we donate to AMF, we should expect to save a life from malaria. That means if the Against Malaria Foundation is selected for this year's Project for Awesome, we would expect to save 12 lives from malaria. And that is awesome. I hope you vote for the Against Malaria Foundation for this year's Project for Awesome. If you want to know more about the charity or you want to see GiveWell's evaluation of them, check the links in the doobly-doo down below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to be awesome.